First witnesses will take the stand tomorrow at the murder trial of Stacey Castor.
The town of Clay woman is accused of killing her husband, David Castor, and trying to kill her daughter, Ashley Wallace. In 2005, Castor's husband, David, died. The death was ruled a suicide, but the case was never closed. 2 years later, Stacey called 911 to report her daughter, Ashley Wallace, had tried to commit suicide and that she left a note saying she was the one responsible for her stepfather's death. Ashley was taken to the hospital for what was believed to be an overdose. Once she recovered, she told investigators she did not try to kill herself, and the last thing she remembers is being served a drink by her mother. Lab tests revealed the drink was laced with drugs. Police then determined that David Castor did not take his own life. They say Stacey poisoned him with antifreeze.
Well, the opening statements are now complete. The DA, Bill Fitzpatrick, spent just over an hour delivering his opening remarks to the jury. The defense attorney, Chuck Keller, spoke for about 25 minutes.
News Channel 9's Jeff Kulikowski is covering this trial from inside the courtroom, and he joins us now from our newsroom tonight. Jeff?
Rod Carey, it seems as if it'll all come down to who was where when certain things happen. At least that's the way District Attorney Bill Fitzpatrick sees it. Defense Attorney Chuck Keller says the prosecutor's case is basically a circumstantial one, and he's going to tell jurors why Ashley Wallace can't be ruled out as the person that killed her stepfather and father. DA Fitzpatrick told jurors he'll show Stacey Castor's the one who killed David Castor by poisoning him, tried to kill her own daughter to cover it up, and the poisoning of her first husband. Fitzpatrick says the single most important piece of evidence in the case is a 700-word typed note appearing to be from a suicide note from Ashley Wallace. But Fitzpatrick says Stacey Castor's computer will show differently.
And these guys are going to tell you about it because an amazing discovery was found on the computer. Not only was this War and Peace of suicide notes not found, but 2 practice notes were found. Now think about it. 2 practice suicide notes on the computer.
And we'll talk about when this note could have been written, and whether there were multiple drafts, and whether it was printed, or whether it was saved. You'll hear all about that. And you'll hear that the evidence is just not as clear-cut as the people would like you to believe.
Of course, this afternoon, both attorneys in their opening remarks tried to show jurors what direction they're going to go with the case, but the testimony itself is expected to last at least a few weeks. It all begins tomorrow. Rod Carey.
Stacey Castor is facing charges of murder for the death of David Castor and attempted murder for the poisoning of Ashley Wallace. Go to 9WSYR.com to read more about this case and follow it as it develops.